Let me ask you a question. Can California ban the sale of all diesel trucks? That's right. If you haven't heard yet, California is actually trying to ban all sales of diesel trucks within the next 10 years. That being said, what are the pros and what are the cons and what are the things to think about? The first thing you do have to understand is when it comes to California, they're always going to be the first people in line to try to push things into the more green direction. But the thing you do have to understand when it comes to the infrastructure of just our nation as a whole. California was one of the first people that were saying, hey, we want to make sure that we're the first state that stops selling any gas combustible cars or diesel cars or anything like that. We just want to go through electric cars. So they said that one week, and then a few weeks later, the governor actually came out and said, hey, please don't charge out your cars. So how are you supposed to all have electric cars if you can't charge it? And why can't you charge your cars? Because the electric grid cannot handle all of that electricity getting charged. So a lot of these politicians are thinking way ahead without understanding what the infrastructure implications are of this whole thing, right? So I was actually at a truck show a few months back, and there was an actual electric box truck there for the show itself. So I was actually interacting with the guy who was there showing it off, and I was getting some more information about it. And what actually wound up happening was I wound up finding out that it takes about 8 hours to actually charge it up, and the actual range, I think it's only like 150 or 200 mile range. So imagine driving a box truck, doing your local deliveries, running out of actual charge, so then you have to rush it back, you have to plug it in and wait 8 hours before you can go out again. So of course technology is going to get better with time, but right now it's nowhere near it. Alright, so let's pause real quick and let me know your thoughts about, is electric trucks actually going to happen or is it not? And do you think it's actually a good thing for the industry? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. The other things that most people have no idea about is going to be the weight of these batteries, right? So just because that electric box truck had those batteries on there, it makes the overall vehicle a lot heavier, which means that you are not able to carry as much stuff on top of there with cargo because tractor trailers and box trucks have a weight limit of 80,000 pounds. You can't go over that. So the heavier the vehicle actually gets, that means the smaller quantity that the transporters can actually transport from one area to another, which is actually going to force companies to actually start transporting more loads for the same quantity, which means that the transportation costs are going to go up. When transportation costs go up, you as a consumer start paying a whole lot more for that thing as well, right? So overall thing, it's really, is it going to be coming down the road? Yes. But it's definitely going to be further than a lot of people think when it comes to the whole electric truck, simply because we don't have the infrastructure. Imagine all the gas stations that we have now, they don't have enough electrical power going into them to turn all of a sudden into electric gas stations. It doesn't work that way, right? So, and the other thing that you do have to understand, if you are truly for the environment, what happens to all the batteries? How are you going to recycle these batteries out? This is something that people have not figured out yet. Maybe in the future, with humans and us putting everything together, it will work out. But if you're worried about any of that stuff, or maybe you're just saying, hey, I still want to get my CDL license, I want to hop myself into a career that's going to help us out and grow to the next level, getting a CDL license is probably the best option for you. Because as a driver, you don't have to worry about any of this stuff. You're going to get paid whether it's an electric truck, whether it's a gas truck, whether it's a diesel powered truck, anything like that. They still need a driver to drive that vehicle itself. And that's where you come in. So we're here to help you out to get yourself a CDL license, because we know once you have a CDL license, you will get yourself on the road to freedom, and we will help you every step of the way. So here at Driving Academy, we're one of the best schools in the entire country, and what we do is we walk you through this entire process, and we actually help you find a job after this is all said and done. So if you want more information about our school, visit our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com, and we can definitely help you out. Thanks. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.